Hello guys, my name is Bloodcaller1, bringing you guys our team builder for week 4 of season 1 of the GPL. This week we're taking on Thomas and the Portland Pidgeys. We are 2-1 so far and he's 0-3. So I'll be going over the team and later this video you will see the battle. So let's go over what we're bringing quickly. So we're bringing Meloetta this week. We are running leftovers. This is one of our two late game sweepers with the Signal Beam, Psyshock, Calm Mind, and Substitute. Substitute is just to be behind the sub because he likes spreading around status like Toxic, so don't want to be dealing with that since we're not bringing Feeny this week. So using Meloetta the first time after we picked it up in free agency, running enough speed to with a Timid nature to outspeed defensive Mew, because that's what he brought the last 3 weeks. We can freely sub up on it and start Calm Minding. Psyshock for stab, and since there's a chansey to hit that thing harder than with Psychic. And Signal Beam to hit the Mew and the Bisharp. Because if I want to run Focus Blast, it's Focus Miss, so don't want to be dealing with that. Want effective damage on it, so if he brings the Mew, which I expect it to come, I can set up on that late game and sweep. Gotta scout out the Mew set first, of course, but just running enough speed for the Mew, max HP, and the rest in special attack, just to hit as hard as possible. The Bisharp could be a problem, but that's why I want to be behind the sub. I can Oko it at +1, maybe I need +2, but shouldn't be too difficult there. Our second setup sweeper is Zygarde 50%, running leftovers as well. Running Dragon Dance, 1000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, and Substitute. Running enough HP to make sure our chansey doesn't break our sub with Seismic Toss, because I want to set up on chansey. That's the plan. Him bringing chansey and then being able to set up on it. He uses it pretty well, but he uses it. I mean, he lets it got set up on before, I think, so I might be able to make sure I set up on it, I guess. Enough speed to outspeed Timid Chandelure, because that thing could be a problem. I honestly expect it since I have Ferrothorn now, and the rest in attack with an Adamant Nature to hit as hard as possible again. Just need to set up enough. Just to sweep in the late game, I guess. Not really too much else to tell about it. Just whittle down his team with the rest and set up a sub, Dragon Dance a couple of times and win the game, hopefully. Then we're bringing our Ferrothorn, also one of our newly picked up mons, I guess. Running an Okaberry, Leech Seed, Toxic, Spikes, and Stealth Rock. No offensive moves. I don't really think we need those this week. Just wanna get up the Spikes, get up the Stealth Rocks, spread out some Toxics, survive with Leech Seed. Gotta be careful of the Chandelure, of course, and Fire Punch, Fire Coverage, and something like Fire Punch on the Flygon or Heat Wave on the Zapdos. But just wanna Spike stack him. I think Mew should die to a +3000 arrows after Stealth Rocks and 3 layers of Spikes. So that should be the plan, just basically max physical defense, bold nature, because I don't need the attack EVs, so basically just an ignorance foul play on something. That's our Ferrothorn sets, nothing too crazy besides not running any offensive moves. Then it's a little bit more special, I guess. Choice Specs Galvantula with the Compound Eyes ability. Enough speed for Timid Mew, max speed Mew, the rest in max special attack and a bit of HP. Thunder, Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, and Sticky Webs. Volt Switch for Volt Turning. And I bring it specs because nothing takes 2 Bug Buzzes or Thunders on this team. So it basically, if I can just plan to lead with this, and hopefully he led with Mew 2 out of 3 games, I think. So if I can click Bug Buzz, Trospect Bug Buzz first turn, I might Oko the Mew and get rid of that thing immediately. That's hopefully the plan. but we'll see. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Sticky webs just as a support, as a last ditch effort or something. If it's about to go down, but usually just gonna click full switch or bug buzz, maybe thunder if I want to, making it 91% accurate with the compound now, so that's also always nice. Next up we're bringing a Alolan Muk with a Figgy Berry Gluttony set. Bringing, yeah, Recycle of course, knockoff Poison Jab for stab and Power Up Punch to be able to hit the Bisharp, and yeah, just set up if you get the opportunity. Just max HP, max PDF, 4 in attack, because I don't need them anywhere else actually. Don't want to stay in on Flygon, so shouldn't be too much, pretty straightforward. Just needed something to hit the Bisharp, and I thought like maybe Power Punch might be better to hit the Chansey harder or the Mew harder with knockoff or Poison Jab. And last up we're bringing Mega Heracross. Just max attack adamant, of course. 220 speed, to guarantee outspeed non-scarfed Primarina, because that thing could be a huge issue. It runs through my team actually if it has a HP fire, so need to be careful of that. Just close combat, Rock Blast, Pin Missile, Bullet Seed. Rock Blast is primarily for the Zapdos. Bullet Seed for the Primarina, just stab, close combat, Pin Missile for general damage, I guess. Just to break down his team a bit. The Primarina could be an issue, but I need to scout out if it's scarfed or not, but I honestly expect the Chandelure to be scarfed. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll see you in the match in a minute. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back. We're here with the battle right now, so we see him bringing his Mew, as expected, the Mega Venusaur, the Flygon, which I was a little bit scared of, a Dragon Dance set. Could be a potential issue if I let it run too rampant. Chansey, of course, which I hopefully can set up on. The Chandelure, which might be choice scarfed. I've got to be careful of that. And the Primarina, probably choice specs if I had to guess. But yeah, we'll see. Let's get into a match and see how we did. So I lead with Galvantula as planned, as he leads with the Chandelure. And I was like, I could kill him here if he's not scarfed, but I can't take a hit because I'm specs, so I'm not sashed in any means. So I was like, I don't want to risk my Galvantula here, so I think I immediately switched out into my Muk. And he clicks Fire Blast immediately, with just not that much damage, of course. Obviously, because I'm max PDF, max HP. So it leaves me left. I've written this down as scarfed so far, so that's basically what we're going with, assuming this one is scarfed. As he clicks the Fire Blast again, which tells me he's probably scarfed or he's bluffing it, which, I mean, so far I think it's scarfed. I click knockoff and yeah, it just dies. We unfortunately get burned by the Flame Body, but that's not too bad since the Chandelure is gone and it was indeed scarfed. As we see, as we knock off its item. So Muk is burnt, which is not ideal with us holding a Power-Up Punch, but yeah, just basically wanna knock off the EV Light and the Chansey, and Muk has done his job, I guess, getting a kill already, so that's pretty good. Here we see him going to the Venusaur. Immediately Mega Evolving and going for an Earthquake, which actually doesn't do too much, while I go for the Recycle, since I knew he couldn't really kill me with much unless he was, very offensive with EQ. But yeah, just consume my Figgy Berry and go out into Ferrothorn to take the general hit. He couldn't really hit me unless he hits knockoff or HP Fire. But I didn't think he would predict that, so I go into Ferrothorn. And I get up Rocks as he switches out in the Flygon, going for a Fire Punch. We consume our Occa Berry, and we see it doing 26%. So yeah, probably just a DD sense with Earthquake, with 3 stab moves, I'm assuming, and Fire Punch for the Ferrothorn. So also here snacks the burn, so a 30% burn and a 10% burn, which is quite unlucky for us, but we'll see if that matters in the long run. I just go for a Toxic because this thing could be an issue. if it starts setting up. So I want to make sure its longevity is reduced. I click Toxic. He's gonna switch out here. Want to preserve his Flygon as I set up a layer of spikes. He goes into the chansey. I mean, he can't really do much to me, honestly, so I just click Leech Seed here for recovery as he goes for the heal bell, which is very good pop on his part, making sure his Flygon stays healthy. So we're actually sitting pretty good now. Layer of spikes up, layers rocks up, and the chansey's Leech Seeded. He goes for a Seismic Toss, takes some damage from the Iron Barbs. As we get up a second layer of spikes, get some recovery. He goes for a Soft Boiled, which makes sure I get my third layer of spikes up. And I think I click Toxic right here. As he clicks another Seismic Toss for some damage. So right here, this turn was pretty important because I assumed he was going to click Soft Boiled here. That's what I was assuming, since he really wants to keep this chansey healthy at all costs, because it doesn't want to risk it going down, which I get, of course. It's a bit risky for him to stay in here, because if I had the knockoff, it could be an issue for him, but since I didn't, good plays on its part, I guess. So I think I go either into Zygarde, as he does click the Soft Boiled, which gets my Zygarde in for free. And as you've guys seen in my team builder, he can't break my sub with Seismic Toss, so I just go for the sub right here. As he clicks a Toxic and misses. Well, I mean, he missed it, of course, but it didn't matter since I had a sub. So we're sitting pretty. We have 4 Swords of Hazard on the field. The chansey's Toxics, Leech Seeded. I have lefties. He can't break my sub with one move, so I start Dragon Dancing. And since the Toxic damage is racking up, he should have honestly just immediately swapped out, because the Toxic damage is doing way too much to it. So he has to click Soft Boiled every 2 or 3 turns. So it's basically, yeah, Chansey being Chansey and being setup fodder right here. So he goes for an S-Toss. It doesn't break my sub, which was the plan all along. So we're still sitting pretty behind the sub. He has to click Soft Boiled here, so I go for another Dragon Dance, since +3 guarantees me the game at this point, I guess. So right here, Zygarde hitting at +3/+3, I go for 1000 arrows. And, well, he has no more switch-ins to this. Nothing to unspeed this, no more switch-ins. Only thing I could be an issue is if either Mew or if Mew and Venusaur live a hit. That could be an issue if he sends out a Venusaur, breaks my sub, and goes immediately into the Mew to and has Ice Beam. He can possibly OHKO me if he can take the hit. That's the only way he could possibly get around the Zygarde. So he goes into the Flygon, it drops, goes into his Primarina, and yeah, that drops as well. The Mega Venusaur comes in, takes a lot of damage from the spikes and the rocks, and yeah, it's just gonna die. And then only thing, but I think, yeah, I didn't ask him afterwards if it was the standard defensive Mew, but since I'm assuming it was, it just dies, and we pick up a clean 6-0 against Thomas. Yeah, very good game to him, honestly. Bit of a misplay on the Chansey, I guess, there from him. But yeah, we're going to 3-1 now. He's 0-4, unfortunately for him. But I have no doubt he will bounce back next week or the week thereafter. I mean, he's honestly a great guy. So yeah, let's hope we can continue our streak. Bye, guys.